The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
All right, Ashley Ingram, you're playing for a championship off to Wingate, 3 p.m. kick on Saturday for the SAC title. Start us off with a statement about what this means in the Bulldogs.
Well, it's obviously exciting times here at Carson-Newman, and just couldn't be more pleased with the effort our players have put in this season, dating back to last winter. Couldn't be happier with our coaching staff and all that we've accomplished up to this point. But obviously we want to finish it off the right way, and we want to finish with a SAC championship, and we have a great challenge in front of us. Obviously Wingate is a very good football team. They are older, they're mature, they're big, they're fast, they're strong. They've got a coaching staff that's essentially been there forever. I know Coach Jordan just took over as the head coach, but just a great program. And I told him after the game, the kind of the way they do things is kind of they're a program we'd like to emulate. So we have a great challenge, but a great opportunity as well.
There's more than just the SAC title on the line in this one. Winner of this one, no doubt, has home field advantage for at least the first round of the NCAA playoffs, potentially longer. Could potentially even be playing for a bye. Lose, and it's a long wait till Sunday night in the selection show. Do you add any of that to the sauce, or is that something that, hey, the championship itself is enough to focus on, and Wingate's enough to focus on?
Yeah, I think Wingate's enough to focus on. Everything else is just a distraction. I'll say this, that we're going there to win the SAC championship, and then everything else will take care of itself. This football team that, we're coaching here at Carson-Newman, we've done everything we need to do to make the playoffs. I mean, we're 9-1. We've beat Wingate, who's number 2 in our region. We're playing them again at their place. What else do you need to do? And so we've done our part. Now to me it's about getting to the playoffs. I mean, it's about winning the SAC championship and getting a high seed.
I guess the good thing is you played Wingate. You know how good they are.
Right.
I think as good of a defense that has been in this conference at least since I've been here. So that's going back 13 years. They held you to the lowest rushing total ever for a Carson-Newman football team running triple option, and yet you managed to pull out a win. How on earth do you move the football against? I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Marquise Fleming's the defensive player of the year in this league. Right. The voting hasn't happened yet. I don't even know if they've nominated him, but if he's not it, how do you move the ball against that unit?
Well, I think we're a better football team than we were when we played them earlier in the season. And obviously during the game, we lost 2 quarterbacks and had lost Teddy the week before. So you just, you add 2 to 3 months of playing, getting better. I think we'll play better, and I'm sure they'll play better as well. And then we're going to obviously attack them, and we're going to take what they give us. So we're not going to go into the game worried about rushing yards. We're going to go into the game, trying to win the game. And if they're overly aggressive in the secondary, we're going to try to throw the ball. And if they're not, we're going to try to run the football. And we're just going to try to play a clean game, and we'll have to do that to have a chance against this team.
What makes them so good defensively?
Well, they're very well coached. You look at them as a program. They've won 8 games a year every season since 2016, if I'm not mistaken. So they're just a good program with really good coaching, with really good players, and they've got players that have been in their program 3, 4, 5 years. So it's just we've got a great challenge.
Offensively, probably a touch understated because of how good they are defensively, but they've got some quality pieces offensively as well, and that starts with the quarterback, Brooks Bentley. Clearly, he's an operator and knows what he's doing. What sticks out to you about him, having seen him already this year?
Well, he's a very good player. As you said, he's an operator. I disagree. I think they're really good on offense, and I actually think they win exactly how they want to win. I think they want to control the ball in the run game. They're very good up front, and they're getting better as the season progresses. They want to control the game in the pass game. They want to play great defense and good special teams. I think they're winning exactly the way they want to win. So I think they're good on both sides.
Offensively, you have continued to develop a line that is fairly youthful, but now that youthful line has combined double-digit starts under its belt among the three freshmen that you've, in the case of Turk Daniels and Garrett Rice, started every game up front. Focus on Turk. What does he deserve to see at the end of this season based on how he has performed as a freshman on your O-line?
Again, I'm not really thinking about that. I'm just thinking about beating Wingate. But he's obviously performed very well. He's probably played as well as anyone we have on a team that's leading the league in rushing, and I think we're second or third nationally in rushing. So he's played very well. Trey Edwards has played very well at right tackle. Garrett Rice has gotten better, and we've got a sophomore at right guard. So we're three freshmen and a sophomore, and we got some other young guys that are going to come along. So our future's bright. We just need him to play well again on Saturday.
Justin Johnson got his first career start against Tusculum, fourth different guy that you've started at quarterback this season. What have you seen out of his development these past 2 weeks as you continue to baptize people by fire at that position?
Right. Justin, we knew was going to be a good football player. He's savvy. He can make the throws. He's got great poise. We were trying to redshirt him, honestly, and just kind of forced his hand a little bit. He's doing great things. Obviously can improve in some areas, and I would anticipate he'll take a step forward again this week.
Defensively, it feels like that unit has picked up business the past few weeks. Even in the loss to Ingram, Henry really just gave up the two long plays that were the difference. Otherwise, they've held people largely in check and started to generate some turnovers. What have you seen turning the tide on that side of the ball?
Well, I think we've got some continuity, and I think we've kind of figured out some spots in the secondary, where we want to get people. We've got Kendall Williams playing safeties, helped a lot. Those three linebackers are talented kids, Mekhi Brown, Cruz Temple, and Christian Hicks, yeah. And those guys, are finally getting those guys to play together. Early in the season, they weren't all out there at the same time, so that's helped a lot. And the defensive front's playing better as well.
Have you yet reflected on the fact that this team is playing for a SAC championship?
I haven't really reflected. I'm obviously very pleased with where we're at. And, first year in, did I see us doing this? Probably not. But I wasn't thinking about it either. I was thinking about what can we do today to get better and what can we do this week to get better. And they're just a resilient bunch. We won some games earlier in the season that maybe we shouldn't have, the Wingate game being one, over at Morris Hill being another, but we just found a way, and I think we're getting better, so obviously we're going to need that this week and to have a chance.
Anything else?
No, we're just excited for the opportunity. We have a great opportunity in front of us. Obviously we have a great challenge as well, and I anticipate us playing well and battling and competing.